When I discovered Alex Emozi, it felt like I discovered fire. He had a different way of making offer, and it was so new to me back then. It had crazy guarantees, crazy numbers, and he tried to reduce the risk for the client as little as possible. Now, everyone in the game copied this method of creating offer, and it was all who could make the best offer, who could make the greatest guarantee. And this brought about broke clients to me, clients that I do not truly want to work with. And I was very frustrated. To grow your business, simple skills and fancy feels. When your offer is so fancy and so shiny, you attract the wrong audience. Now imagine you're in fitness and you're trying to get abs and you are new and you have an offer that says get six-pack ab in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Only those that are naive will fall for that. Those that are more experienced, this is bullshit. That's exactly how your clients, those dream clients you want to work for, see your offer. When your offer is so shiny and so, new, people can tell that this is the lie. You know what I'm saying? So for you to grow your business, you have to understand that simple skills and fancy feel, and your offer has to be as boring as possible. When I say boring, I mean direct and straight to the pain point and the solution that they're going to get. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get clients without doing cold calls and cold outreach and cold emails, because this is very, very stressful. The power dynamic is off, it's time consuming. You have a lot of people to hire, you can barely scale. Like, I don't like it at all. I'll show you how you can spend maybe $6 to $7 a day on ads to get qualified clients for your business. And I don't know why people are not doing this. If you're already making money in your business, why are you still relying on this method? It just doesn't make any sense at this point. You want your clients to come to you instead of you going to them. Now, I'm going to show you the best way to do this. There are two ways. There's the quick way and there's the best way. Now, the quick way, I like to call it the online growth playground. And the best way, I call it the flywheel content. So sit back and listen. It's going to be a lot of value at once. Now, what is an offer? An offer is as simple as this: desired results and a known pain. For an offer to truly work, you have to put those things together. Understand what your clients want, their desires, and what pain they're trying to avoid. Now, I work with your designers, and the desire is to get proper, that is, luxury residential clients and commercial projects. And their pain is they don't like referrals. Referrals can be very unpredictable. So I say, I help interior designers get luxury residential and commercial projects without referrals. Now, that's an offer. There's no crazy numbers, there's no guarantee. It's just that this is something that will resonate with your ideal audience properly. Look at your niche. What do they want and what pain do they face? Put that in a sentence. That's a proper offer. And once you have your offer dialed in, because you have to understand your client very, very well, very proper offer, you have to leave cold call and whatever outreach you're using. Yeah, that helps you in the beginning. But to scale your business, having to do manual outreach is just not the best way to go. It doesn't just make any sense, because you're already making money. You're making money in your business. Why not invest back in your business? Because when you do cold outreach, number one, the power dynamic is off. You are coming to them and they don't view as an authority. Imagine I came to you, I have a mentorship program, and everyone in my mentorship program, they all came to me. I never came to them. Imagine I had to come to them, I had to convince them to, join my group and pay for my mentorship. It will not make sense. There'll be a lot of sales restriction. But whenever they see you as an authority and they are coming to you for help, the power dynamic is different and it's easier to close them. And number two is so time consuming. Remember when I used to send cold DMs, I had about 6 Instagram accounts. I sent 50 on each account. And once that account gets temporarily suspended or disabled for sending DMs, I've sent another account. It's also stressful, like having to juggle those accounts, also with the emails and calling people. It's just a lot of workload to do, to be honest. Because most time when you call them, they might not pick up their phone or it's voicemail. A lot of stress, and you just keep on calling people, hoping that you get that one person to pick up and book a meeting. And number three, even when you're trying to scale, you have to hire a lot of people to actually scale. VAs, appointment setters. There's so many people you have to manage, and you are actually distracted from the actual work you love doing as you run an agency. So it's so, I don't know, you attract even broke clients, people that are headache clients that want just freebies. Because if you have an offer that is so exciting and you're trying to reduce the risks and trying to make it so good and all of that, people that can't afford to invest in their business will be attracted to your offer, because, well, you are trying to reduce the risk for them, there's nothing for them to lose. And they will not really give that much attention as it needs to be for them to see results. So for you to have a proper business, why not just invest in business? If you spend about $6 to $7 a day on ads, that is on Meta ads, that's Instagram and Facebook, you can get people booking in for you into your business. You don't have to go to them. They see your offer, they like it, they reach out to you. And it makes more sense. Like instead of having to spend all the time calling and you just have people come to you. It's much easier for your business. Instead of doing bitch work by trying to call them and beg them for an appointment, it's just not worth it at this point of your business. Now, in as much as ad work is definitely work, there are two ways to run ads. There's the quick method and there's the best method. Now, for the quick method, I like to call it the online gurus playground, and you see it a lot in your day-to-day activities. Even when you use them social media, you see ads that has the same crazy guarantees and all of that, and they want you to book a call. This is how it looks like. They try to get leads from the ads, and they want to send them to a VSL. A VSL is a video sales letter. That's a video that explains your entire offer. It is like 15 or 20 minutes max, and they expect after watching that VSL, you book a call. And once you book a call, you follow up with them with some email reminders that just so you can come for the call. Then when they're on the call, you learn about them, ask questions. Second call, you try to close them. But this is just targeting those that are ready to buy today. And those that are ready to buy today are very little. But those that want to buy in the future are so much more. Because everyone that wants to buy today, every other person is trying to get them also. Like any other person that's running ads also, they are actively trying to get someone to buy today. So you are competing with everybody to get that small number of people. But those that will buy later down the line, they are so much more, and with proper nurturing and building trust with them, it's easier to convert this client. Because even with this method there, the online growth playground, a lot of these leads are very skeptical about it. They don't trust you. And you spend so much on ads because you have to rely on putting more money to get more traffic in ads. As you get like 100 leads and maybe one convert, the 99 are useless, you throw them away, you put more money in ads to get another 100. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You're spending so much money on ads and your CPM is high. If you know how to run ads, CPM is how to measure how much Facebook charges for you for your for views or something. I can't remember the actual terms. It's very high. You have to rely so much on testimonials and sales skills, and it's just a lot of headache. I've done it myself. I've gone on so many sales calls. Let me see if I can see a screen here, show you one. I've gone on so many sales calls, and whenever I have to convince people, this is an example of, I have so many sales calls I've gone on. I could show you like a lot in my folder where I record all my calls. And whenever I get on the sales calls and they are straight up cold, it just doesn't work. It's just a lot of workload for me. Like, I don't like it at all. It's just stressful. I feel drained. I'm trying to help them, their business, and I'm convincing them. It just doesn't make sense. They need me more, I need them. You get what I'm saying? So it makes more sense for them. For me, I just realized that they have to do something different. I can't just keep on doing this way of convincing people and spending so much money on ads. And that's where I researched and I found this, what they call the content flywheel. Now, this is the best way to get clients today and forever, because we live in a world where people don't trust people as much as possible. Trust is very low. There are a lot of scammers, and it's hard for you to get somebody to trust you. Now imagine this: you want to buy a car, you need a car for maybe your child or for yourself, and you saw an ad for one for maybe 10K or so. Do you think because you just saw one ad, you will be like, wow, I want to buy this car right now, like, to give my money? Like, no, you have to research on that car, watch videos, watch content, see reviews, make your research on that car. So even if you saw the ad, you don't just trust that car is exactly what you want to buy from an ad. And when someone tries to call you and convince you, your red flags, your bullshit meter goes on that this is probably a scam or something. Same thing with running ads. If you just run ads and try to get them to pay as soon as possible, it works sometimes. Some people just see one ad and one content they pay. But oftentimes it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. People want to know what they are getting themselves involved into. And this is exactly what you can do. The first thing, you need to have 12 pieces of content, both on your YouTube and your Instagram. Now, these content are not just random content. These content are made to sell your clients, and not sell in a salesy way, but sell in the fact they are giving value. Now, once your content is giving value to those people that are watching it, and they're like, wow, this guy understand what I'm saying, like, understand how what I'm facing and how I'm struggling in business, they tend to trust you more. And the more they're exposed to you, if you have trouble on your Instagram and your YouTube, and they're specific to points that they care about, not just random content, specific content that hits every pain that they are facing, it's so much easier for you to close them because they understand that, okay, you get me at this point, they trust some points. Now, once you have this content ready, you now run ads. Now, this kind of ads you run are engagement ads, not direct ads. Direct ads are ads that try to get someone to buy and book a call today. With engagement ad, you are giving them something of value, like a YouTube video, PDF, an ebook. So you can an ad that says, oh, if you face this problem, I have a book that solves this exactly, or a video that I made that solved this problem. DM me and follow me, and I'll send you over that video. And once it's a very low effort ask just for them to send you a DM and follow you. They will do that to get that content of value, and it's so much easier for you. Now, once they follow you and DM you, you can now send them the content. And once they get the content, they go to your YouTube, they see other videos you have made talking about pain that they care about, and they tend to trust you more. Now, in every video you make, there will be a link for them to book a call. So at every point they're watching a video like this, you keep on suggesting for them to book a call with you based on what you're saying. So the more they see content about you and you understand that, okay, this guy gets me very well, he knows what I'm facing, it's easier for them to book a call with you because now they have nurtured themselves, they have educated themselves, and they can see how you can help them. It's so much easier. But the thing is that not everyone that sees your content might convert immediately. Some might take a while. Like it happens that way. It's not everything you see today, even if you like it, that you might buy right now. It might take a while to, warm up yourself to the person, see more of the content before you are ready to buy. Now, anyone that goes through this process of seeing your content, watching what you do, they know about you very well. Whenever they DM you, or even when you follow up with them, it's much easier. The conversation is much how do I put it? Well, it's not salesy. It's not like you're trying to force them. It's much easier for you to convert them. That's exactly what you want, and it's easier for you to close them because some people need to see just one video, for them to buy from you. And that's exactly what you need to do to grow your business. You need to understand how to make content that sells instead of you doing the selling. When you're trying to sell and convince people, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, if you want a one-on-one call with me, I can help you structure this and give you much clarity. There's a link below. You can book a call, you can have a conversation, and whatever problems you're facing in your business, trying to grow your business, you can talk and have a chat. All right, thanks. Have a good one.